The graduate program's greatest strength here at UNCW starts with the fact that we're an independent department. We're not beholden to anybody. And so as we've developed as a community purely of writers, trying to figure out what is the best way to teach creative writing.
Well, I think the opportunity to do cross-genre work, that's an opportunity I'm really excited to take advantage of over the course of the 3 years here. The fact that it is a 3-year program.
So I came in here to write nonfiction, and I have found that my writing tends to be much more poetic. And because of the requirements, and really, I mean, I see them as opportunities of the curriculum here, I've been able to mix those things together.
What sold it for me was the fact that I'm not limited to creative writing classes the entire time I'm at this program.
What's really exciting is we cover a really wide spectrum. I think it gives students a real wide range of possibilities.
There's no substitute for being surrounded by other talented people who support your work, and then also having that kind of nudge to get things done on deadline, to have people waiting for your work.
I mean, I think one of the most exciting things about the program is we're always trying new things, and we're always kind of pushing and trying to stimulate the students with new possibilities.
Upstairs we have a publishing laboratory, and we offer our own courses out of that, and that's something that's pretty rare.
The publishing lab was founded as a way to give students hands-on practical ways of learning publishing and editing.
So it is a state-of-the-art 16 iMacs on which we run the Adobe Creative Suite. We have 2 printers in-house, and we also have a small binder. Our students work on marketing plans, they work on book design, they're typesetters, so they composite all of our books.
The program here, both for undergraduates and graduates in publishing, is pretty unique. There aren't a lot of universities that have this level of editing and publishing curriculum.
Another program that we've got, we have a literary journal here that are pretty, they're great pieces of work. That they do great work over in the Pub Lab.
Lookout Books was founded in 2009 as a boutique literary imprint. Once we founded Lookout, I could see the level of investment, energy and time on the part of our students increase exponentially. It is so valuable for them to be part of a national organization.
Working for Lookout is such a wonderful experience. It's a really rare thing to be able to work on a publishing imprint as a graduate student. And so the work you do goes pretty immediately into the real world. I've gotten a better sense of the overall scope of how a small publishing imprint works.
Ecotone is a magazine that seeks to reimagine place, and what we mean by that is a really broad conception of place-based writing.
And the idea was, and Ecotone is a slice between 2 ecosystems. It's an overlap where in the natural world you find the most life and the most death. You have species from the woods, say, in the fields, and they overlap at the edge of those 2. So you have a really vibrant place and a lot of interactions between different species. And we took that both literally and metaphorically.
And have published a huge array of poetry, fiction, nonfiction, art over the years.
But we also like the idea of genres crossing each other, of fiction mixing with nonfiction, and with breaking things into new places.
We can go, so that way when we're done with these classes, we know how a literary journal works, so we can find work as an editor and help other younger writers such as us get their start like we're hoping to get.
Most of the grad students who come through here end up having editing skills, publishing skills, layout, design, marketing, all hands-on experience. They've been working and they've been going around to conferences and venues, working with authors and other publications. People who are interested in writing get to have a kind of in-depth experience with writing.
We have students who are now working for houses from, small houses here in North Carolina all the way to Little Brown, and our students are finding those jobs because they have real-world experience that they get here in North Carolina. How to be innovative and nimble and creative, to work on a very small budget and yet garner national attention and create a conversation.
If you want to be a writer, it's a hard road, and knowing how the publishing world works is invaluable, and knowing some skills in the realm of editing, not only is it invaluable, but it's also really fun.
I find our grad students to be incredibly creative and optimistic and forward-thinking people, and I find that almost all of them find their way in the world.